Our ninth inductee from the team category is the 2010 girls swim dive team and Coach Ray Van Onegem. Please come forward.
We had a few moments, and they told me I could talk as long as I wanted about each swimmer. I just kidding. He said I had to be funny. Our captains during this 2010 season were Colleen Shelley, Natalie Statham, and Katie Van Onegem, who had great leadership. Some other statistics that made this team so special. Well, one thing, I was talking to Kirk McKillop, and we would get going and talking about something. He also lives by me, and he was talking about FOR, FOR. And I go, what do you mean FOR? He goes, Ray, you're pretty intense. It's called Fear of Ray. So I'm a pretty intense coach. I worry about how do I get them better all the time. So when I get a group of girls that are this talented and I get to move them around, and the success we had was just phenomenal. Some other statistics on the 2010 season, 17 of the 22 young ladies were made the honor roll, which is the top 20 in the conference in each event. So that was outstanding. Our seniors that year, we had 9 academic all-conference. And 4 of those made academic All-American, which they had to have a 3.75 and be in the top 3% of all the swimmers in all the high schools in the country, which was neat. And those 4 were Ashley Hetty, Kelsey McKillop, Natalie Statham, and Katie Van Onegem. We had 12 athletes out of this group make the top times in team history, which combined for 38 performances. And he mentioned earlier, Dick Lindstrom mentioned earlier that we had won the conference meet for all 4 years. So the senior class started a string with, when they were freshmen, and then going with and with other classes to win 4 straight conference championships. And there's 12 events in swimming and diving. There's 11 swimming events and 1 diving event. And so in 2007, they won 2 events, and they won varsity and JV conference. That was their depth. In 2008, they won 6 events out of the 12, varsity and JV conference champions. In 2009, they won 7 events, varsity and JV conference champs. In 2010, they won another 7 events. So when the seniors got through, there was a number of conference champions. And to be all conference, you had to win conference event at the meet. So you had 1 day, 1 shot each year to get all conference. It didn't matter what you did all the rest of the year. And we had numbers of all conference athletes. And then that last year, like I said, we had 7, including 2 relays and 5 individuals. One of the toughest meets we ever had to perform against was against United Township High School. And they were a very good team. And we were worried that, hey, this is going to be a tough meet, you guys, because I don't know how many events we can win. Okay, there's 12 events. They won 9 events, and we beat them by 20 points. I never saw a coach be so mad. And it was because of the depth of these athletes, and they never gave up. It was a team the entire way. And that's what these guys did all 4 years, and 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, everyone who swam for me. They worked as a team. And it didn't matter who won the race. It mattered who got 5th. And that's what these guys did together as a team. They made it all work together. So that's probably the most thing I'm proud of. And I know that because of this class had finished 4 straight championships in a row, and that was the string that led us to 8 in a row that we'd finished a few years ago. So congratulations, girls. And I'd like to close with one thing. I'm very passionate about swimming, and I'm very intense when I coach. So at the banquet, I'm probably where I do most of my praising, but the only humor I can give these girls is my grandma can still beat all of them.
So my name's Katie Van Onegem, and yes, that is my dad, if you're wondering. But I'm a math teacher, so I did some calculations actually today before we came. And the season's 96 days long. In my opinion, it is the longest season you'll ever participate in, because it doesn't stop at the end of the season. You have off season, you have summer swim, you have winter YMCA. It just keeps going and going and going, because as my dad likes to say, for every 1 day you take off, it takes 2 days to get back to where you were. So you never get a stop. It's all year long, all day, all year. And so 4 seasons is 384 days. We spent 1,152 hours in the pool, and you can imagine how our hair turned green. We were pruny from our 4-hour practices that he made us do, and we swam 2,304,000 yards. So our shoulders were a little sore. But what I think makes this team so special is that we weren't just good swimmers, we were good teammates. And the memories and the moments that we've created together and that we have, whether it was at team dinners, or it was at someone's house after a long week of practice, or it was the bus rides, or whatever it was, this is my family. And so thank you girls, and we wanted to thank the committee for nominating us because this is very special to each and every one of us. So thank you.